Hello. Uh, in this session, actually, we are going to see how to draw the three-phase transformer by using AutoCAD. This is the design numerical which is taken from the book AK Sony, and this is nothing but the solution of that numerical. And based on these values, we are going to draw the transformer drawing, which is already given in this numerical, like this. You can refer this book for this design sheet. These are the values, and based on these values, we will draw the transformer using AutoCAD in this way. Okay, so let us see one by one. First, I will save this drawing as transformer. We have to do some basic settings, like we have to set the units. So I will set unit as length, type as a decimal, precision as 0.00, and this unit to scale, it should be millimeter. I will click on OK. After that, I will just select the dimension style manager. I will change some parameters like text arrow size as 2.5, primary units decimal 0.00, like this, and I will click on set current. Now let us start with the drawing. You may observe here, we'll start from drawing the top view. In case of top view, we'll draw this one first. So here you may observe that the nature of this core, cross section of core, is cruciform, and on this core there is a first LV winding and then HV winding, and in between LV and HV there is an insulation. So what is the dimension of this cruciform core? Let us see. So here you may observe these are the dimensions of cruciform core, that is A is equal to 114.8 and B is equal to 71.6. So I will draw one rectangle of 114.8 by 71.6 mm. So here I got the rectangle which is having dimensions of 114.8 by 71.6. So I will just find out its center by taking line instruction and copy this by using copy instructions and paste it here. As we want to create the cruciform core, so I will rotate this by using rotate command by 90 degree, and again move this object over this. So see, we got the cruciform core as shown here in this diagram. Okay, unnecessary part I will delete by using trim instruction. Now once this I obtain the core, I have to draw the circumscribing circle. And what are the dimensions of circumscribing circle? We may observe here the diameter of circumscribing circle is 135.8. So I will draw one circle, and to draw circle we require center. So I will just draw here one line for getting the center. Then I will draw a circle of diameter. D enter. What should be the diameter? It is 135.8. Okay, after that there will be some insulation, and then there will be a inside diameter of LV winding. So what is the inside diameter of LV winding? Let us find out. So if we observe this design sheet, we will get the parameter like this. So these are the parameter of windings, and this column represent LV winding, this column represent HV winding. We require the ID and OD. So coil diameter inside, The inside diameter of LV winding is 138 and outside it will be 156.2. So let us draw one circle of diameter 138. This is nothing but the idea of LV, and then OD of LV winding, it is 156.2. So I will draw again one circle with diameter of 156.2. This is nothing but the outside diameter of LV winding. Then we have to draw the HV winding. The idea of HV is 186.2. Again I will draw one circle of 186.2. It should be a radius, it should be a diameter, so I will draw a circle with diameter 186.2. And what is the outside? It is 239 mm. So again one circle with diameter as 239 mm. Okay, once this portion is over, you may observe the drawing. I just completed this part. Okay, now these are the three limbs, and the center to center distance between these two adjacent limb, it is denoted by capital D. So what is the value of capital D? Let us see. The capital D is equal to 255. So what I will do, I will just draw one line from center of that core at a distance of 255, and I will just copy this object taking base as a center and paste it here, which is 255 mm away from the first one. Again I will copy this and I will take reference or base point as this center and click here to get the third limb. So you may observe here we got this type of structure. Now we have to draw the core, and to draw the core I will take the projections of this core towards upside, and to draw core I have created one layer, that is a projection. I will select that and I will take a projection over here like this. I will just copy paste it because I want the projections of each limb towards upside. Okay, so if I'm going to join this line like this, I will get the width of the frame, which is denoted by W. It is equal to 624. Let us check whether we are getting the exact value or not. I will just take a measurement here. So it is 624, which is matching with the dimension, which is equal to W is equal to 624. After that I want the height of this frame, which is equal to 536. So height of the frame, which is denoted by H, it is equal to 536. So I will take an offset of 536 and select this line and click over here. So I will get this portion. See, the structure of core is like this. Is somewhat like this. So I got these two lines, this one and this one. We require this portion, and I hope you know that this particular height is nothing but the height of the yoke. So what is the height of the yoke? You may observe here the height of the yoke, which is hy, it is equal to 144. So accordingly what we'll do, I will take a offset of 114 and just click it like this. So I will get this portion. and the unwanted portion I will delete or trim it like this. So we'll get the structure similar to this. Okay, so we got the core. I will just match the layer with remaining line by using match command and delete these extensions because it is not required right now. Now, if you observe this drawing in this view, on this limb, on this particular limb, you may observe there is a HV winding. When we are taking the cross section of this HV, will means this LV winding is visible, and again if we are taking the section of cross section of this LV winding, the core is visible. So at this limb we are getting the view of HV winding, at this limb HV as well as LV, and here HV, LV and core. So one by one we'll proceed further. First we will draw this HV winding on this limb. So for that purpose we'll take a projections of HV winding by using line command like this. So I will just copy this and paste it here. So see here we got the projections of HV, and here we have to show the windings in this way. So I will draw one rectangle somewhat like this, and for that purpose we'll select default or zero layer. So there is a rectangle in between this point, and the remaining will be like this. We have to draw another one with some gap between, because these are the coils. Okay, so I will just copy this and take reference as this point, and accordingly I will just paste it like this. Once this part is over, we don't require these particular line, so I will just trim this, the lines in between these windings. Once this part is over, I will delete the extension line like this. Okay, and here we got the H winding as shown in this figure. Then we have to show the LV winding. That means if I'm going to take the cross section of HV, will that means this HV winding is visible, sorry, LV winding is visible. So accordingly we will just copy this and paste it here in this way. Now we have to show the LV winding. So what I will do, I will take projections of this LV, and you know that in between LV and HV there is an insulation. So we'll take projection of these two. I will copy this. See, in between LV and HV, this portion is insulation. So I will just trim this part because this portion indicates the insulation between HV and LV as shown in this figure. This portion, this one. Similarly towards this side. Okay, once this part is over, we don't require this portion, so I will just delete it. Fine. Now in between this portion we have to show the LV winding. So for that purpose what I will do, it is shown with some cross line. You may take hatch instruction or you may draw like this. Once these lines are over, I will just copy this and paste it like this. So once this is copied, I will just copy this and paste it like this. Okay, so in this way we got the yellow winding. Once this part is over, I will just trim these lines in this way. Okay, so here you may observe we got LV as well as HV. In between this there is a insulation which is shown by some little bit rectangle. So what I will do, I will just draw one small rectangle here, which is actually showing the insulation. I will hatch it and just paste it here like this. Okay, once the central limb is over, I will just copy this and paste it with respect to this base point. Copy. Okay, all part is not selected, so accordingly we'll just select this. Okay, at this limb we have to show this portion. That means we are taking the section of ELU winding and then core will be visible. So for that purpose we have to take a projection of core. So I will draw one line by taking projection layer, and the part which is inside this I will delete it. I require projection of this cruciform core also because there is a gap between them. Okay, so once these projections have been taken, I will just delete the part in between this. Okay, and we'll delete this part also by using trim instruction, which is nothing but the insulation between core and ear winding. No, we don't require this part, so I will just delete this portion like this. Okay, now in between this we have to show this core, so we have to take the projection of this line. Okay, so I will just uh, delete the unnecessary part here. In between this we have to show the nut and bolt like this. So how to show it? And for that purpose we require to know the center of this. Okay, so what I will do, I will just draw one line from the center of this portion like this. Okay, this is nothing but the midpoint. So here I got one midpoint, again another midpoint here, and one more at this location. Now I have taken the polygon instruction. Number of sides are 6, and I'm going to draw this type of shape. Now I require one circle up to this. Okay, okay, let us use hatch to once this one is over, I will select this and copy it at these particular places. So here I got nut bolt arrangement. Okay, so further part we'll see in next video. Thank you so much.